Now, there was a moment of controversy as at 6-2-1 to the 15, Iga hit a serve on the line, but the linesperson mistakenly called it out. The umpire overruled that call and awarded Swiatek the point, which was a tight decision, seeing that how Coco did not finish her return follow-through. Coco told the chair, "I didn't even finish my follow-through." He, being the linesperson, called it before I hit it. "Can you go ahead and ask him?" The umpire said that she could not ask, to which Coco replied, "The crowd is booing because you're wrong. I have the right to finish my swing." The umpire said the call did not affect Coco's shot, and then Coco finished with, "This is the second time this has happened. It's a Grand Slam semifinal. Know the rules of the game." Coco was understandably frustrated and even cried. She composed herself nicely though and broke that same game, so kudos to her for her mental composure. A similar situation happened to Coco in Dubai earlier this year, except an out call was made after her opponent made contact with the ball after Coco hit a serve that was called out but was actually in. However, in this situation, the umpire did not give Gauff the point like he should have, despite him being wrong and the Americans' pleas for a second opinion. I think incorporating video replay in tennis is long overdue so that situations like these don't happen. It can be avoided. Gauff even said in her press conference after the match that it's ridiculous how tennis is one of the few sports that doesn't incorporate the technology, and that it sucks from a player standpoint to go back online and see that they were right all along. And I completely agree with Coco.
Yeah, I think it was just overwhelming of everything. Obviously, I'm losing the match, and then, you know, when you're playing against her, like every point matters against anybody, but especially against her. So I think it was just one of those moments, but I overcame it. I obviously won that game, so I usually don't get too frustrated with like decisions like that, but I think it was just like a combination of everything going on in the moment. Tennis is the only sport where not only we don't have the VR system, but a lot of times the decisions are, you know, made by one person. In other sports, there's usually multiple refs and making a decision. And I know U.S. Open, I think, brought some of it last year, I believe, and I know we used it in our doubles at one point. So yeah, I definitely think that at this point it's almost ridiculous that we don't have it. Not also just speaking because that happened to me, but I just think, you know, every sport has it, and also there's so many decisions that are made, and then it sucks as a player to like go back or online and you see that you were completely right, and it's like, you know, what does that give you in that moment? And also, you know, in situations you can call for the supervisor, but there's not much they can do from that standpoint. So I definitely think as a sport we have to evolve, and we have the technology. They're showing it on TV, so I don't get why the player can't see it.
There are so many instances like these, and then like with the Rublev thing in Dubai also, where VR would have helped so much de-escalate conflict like this. I think this was a tight call, and it's hard to judge, but the moral of the story is that tennis needs video replay